Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com, and we're bringing to you our new husky puppy who's going to help me review today the Canon 5D Mark III that we've got a chance to review. And we also have the Canon EOS 70 to 200 number 2 with the image stabilization we're going to be reviewing also. So be sure to search for that video on the Chris Voss Show and watch to see what we think, both me and the puppy. What do you think? Canon cameras rule, huh? Okay, so let's get into it. Now, this is pretty much next to the EOS 1DX, the second top-of-line EOS camera that you can get, and one I definitely highly recommend if you can't afford the 1DX, because the 1DX is just like shooting with butter. But this camera is one that's very well regarded in terms of professional photographers and does an awesome job. Pretty incredible. Now, it's got 22.3 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor in it. That's important. And it's got a 14-bit audio-to-digital conversion with range ISO setting of 100 to 25,600. And of course, you can do adjustments to higher. You can shoot in your bright light, your dim light, and of course has the next generation Digic 5 Plus image processor. Now, that's important when you look at the Canon cameras and of course compare them with other cameras. The processor is very important, and make sure you get the latest and the highest if you possibly can. Now, the 61-point high density reticular autofocus is included in this camera, of course. It's got an IFCL metering with 64 zone dual layer metering sensor, and it's got their EOS HD video, which will give you 1080p and on down. Of course, you can adjust it down if you want with the 4 gigabyte automatic file partitioning, and of course it will give you continuous recording time up to almost 30 minutes, and it's got the selectable all iframe or IPB compressors they take and use. It's got outstanding shooting performance with up to 6 frames per second. It actually uses 2 different card mounts. It has a UDMA-CF card mount and has a micro SD mount, so you can take and shoot with both. The magnesium alloy body is real important to have. It's got shutter durability. It tests up to 150,000 cycles. It's got enhanced dust and weather resistance, and it's got the updated EOS integrated cleaning system for your improved vibration-based dust removal. That's real important. Keep it clean. And it's got the intelligent viewfinder with the superimposed LCD display. You get 100% field of view, wide viewing angle of 34.1 degrees and 0.71 times magnification. 3.2 inch clear view LCD monitor, and it's got a high dynamic range that you have available to shoot with and multiple exposure modes. You can of course change through on the menu cycles. It's got improved handling with the addition of new customizable controls, enhanced recording options, the dual axis electronic level, and compatibility with the optional Canon wireless file transparent GPS receiver. So very cool in the stuff they have in it. The processor, of course, really rocks in this camera and helps you get some incredible photos out of it, making a huge difference in what you can do with it. So it's really awesome. And of course, you can shoot in Raw and Jpeg and all that good stuff. It's got a dual axis electronic level, comparable playback, and Scene Intelligence Auto are some of the additional functions that it has on it. In shooting it and playing with it, we found it's just one of the most superior Canon EOS cameras that are out there. I think the only thing that even comes close to it or beats it, of course, is the 1DX. So if you can't afford the 1DX, this is definitely the one to take and get a hold of. It's definitely a superior camera with all of some of the latest, greatest gizmos that are on there, and of course, all the support and love that you get from Canon. So I'd highly recommend it. You can go to usa.canon.com. That's usa.canon.com. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. Chris Voss tested, Chris Voss approved. Dual thumbs up, of course, on the Canon EOS 5D Mark III. I love Canons and shoot with them regularly. And even my little puppy, we shoot in the Canon. So we definitely love the Canon camera lineup and the lenses for shooting beautiful puppies. So thumbs up from the little puppy, or paws up, I should probably say. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Be sure to give us a subscribe and a like to the video, and we'll keep bringing you more. Thanks for coming by.